Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman Adventures with Rhiannon with Oblivion episode number 27. I want to welcome all of you, my new subscribers and my ones that have been here since the beginning. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and supporting me. There's a secret word of the day spoken in this video. Listen for it and use it in the comments down below. This is a retired slow play, but I do have a plan for my playthrough. Please subscribe and like my videos. That helps YouTube like me better and it makes my day. I have a community tab and about tab with my upload schedule and playlists all on my main channel, so be sure you check that out. This is my part-time job in my retirement, so I do have a Patreon account if you want to help out a retired senior gamer. And the most important thing, and I hope you're ready because I sure am, let's have some fun, starting right now. Okay, welcome back. So our last episode we acquired this really snazzy looking Cuirass. We don't have any bottom armor that matches it. I love having armor that matches, and this goes back to Daggerfall, where you never had matching armor. You would find one piece on the right, and then maybe, you know, months later you'd find a piece for the left. And then it just, I hate mismatching armor, but in this case, I really think that we could really use that extra armor rating, and plus frost shield, 6% on that. And then our weapon, our new weapon we got, does 5 points of frost damage on strike, plus the fact that, you know, it's got the same amount of damage as the Akavari katana. And it's still one-handed, so we can carry a torch with us anytime we want. So that was pretty cool. So we got a number of things that we're going to do today. Well, I got another thing. I'll just tell you what my plans for the next few things, and we'll see if we get them all done. One thing I want to do is I want to stop in the Mage Guild and talk to Raminus and kind of get that going. I also want to... we have to go back and check in with Burz of the Fighters Guild and get payment for the tasks that we just did. And there's another quest that we needed to go up there. Let me see. I wanted to show you guys because I was looking through these today. The Dagon Shrine is the next piece of the main storyline, and it's located right up here by Cheydinhal. So there's a couple of reasons that we need to go there. So first we're going to go to the Imperial, first we're going to go up to Bravil, then we're going to go to the Imperial City, and depending upon time, we're going to go to Cheydinhal and to the caverns there. So we probably won't get all of that done today, but that's my next few things that I plan on doing. I did take a quick look at all of the houses. Someone told me about the castle. I think it's called Battlehorn Castle. And I also looked at the total price of the houses once you put the furniture and stuff as far as total amount, and try to figure out which is going to be the first one that we're going to be able to get. And I need to mark the correct one here. And it looks like that Anvil is going to, I think it's Anvil, will be our first one because of the overall price. Let's get out of here real quick. Or she starts talking. I'm over encumbered again. Ah, oh, daggone it. And that's because, okay, yeah. So, the overall price and what we can, I'm going to have to put that armor back on just because of the weight, and then we'll sell everything and we'll be okay. There we go. So, the overall price, the fastest, I mean, the cheapest is going to be the one in Imperial City. And if you ever played this game, I'm sure you're laughing right now because it's like it's a little shack. It's a little shack. That's all it is. Come on. And it's like, no. Okay, let's remind ourselves here. This is our soul trap that we can't use right now because we don't have any soul gems, empty ones. This is our katana. Oh, that needs to be changed because we're going to keep this new weapon. There. Number 3 is going to be our summon skeleton. Number 4 is our new elemental flare, which I'm not quite sold on yet. It looked like to me that someone would get 15 points of damage, but I swear that our fire, what is it called? The weak fireball 5 points in 5 feet for 3 seconds. I don't know. I'm thinking that one's still better, but I'm going to hang on. This other one we're going to continue with for a while because, let's see, 3. Because I could be wrong in what I'm thinking about it, so I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Not sold. If I can't seem to kill anything because of, even though I'm doing it correctly and I'm not fumbling around, I'll switch back to that fireball and we'll get a better fireball at some point. So, not sure yet. Oh, there's another one of those daggone things. There it is, popping up everywhere. I'm trying to avoid them as much as possible. Check our map. Don't like getting lost. Wait. Oh. What a gooberhead. Okay, he is in Cheydinhal. Oh my gosh. So, for you new folks, while I'm heading to Imperial City, I do have a little bit of short-term memory loss, and it's like it's hard to explain. It's exactly what it sounds like. I'll think of something or I'll do so. Oh, here we are. We got to fight these guys again. Now that wasn't too bad at all. My short-term memory loss is, I'll think, I don't have any weight. I'll take your lockpicks. I'll think of something, and if I don't see it right away, it's gone. I don't remember it. And oftentimes, very often, I don't get it back. Get a torch out here. What time is it, by the way? It's 8 p.m. What the heck? There we go. So I don't get it back. So my train of thought sometimes goes away. And it's really kind of amusing. I think I come this far down. It's kind of amusing. Because it's like, me and my husband have these funny conversations because he's got a touch of it too, not nearly as bad as I. But sometimes we'll have conversations and it's like, we'll stop and get off target and we never get back to whatever we were thinking. Like, oh my gosh. My doctor assures me that it's normal senior short-term memory loss. I don't know what's normal about it because I don't feel normal. I mean, I don't feel as old as I am. I've got some health issues that they're not, you know, they are not devastating. They are not completely debilitating. But it just seems like, wow, why don't I remember that? 3, 4. Is he by himself? Usually there's a couple down here. Okay. Got any lockpicks? Thank you. So anyway, I deal with it. I make lists. I remind myself of things. But every once in a while, and I try not to let it happen while I'm recording. It's like I have this plan, but I get off track sometimes. So I apologize if that happens. I'll try not to let it happen. But it is what it is. You know, and I've said many times, it beats the alternative. I'm grateful that I'm alive, that I have relative decent health, and I have my family. Am I getting lost here? I don't know. No, I have to go across. I have my family. I'm just grateful every single day that I wake up. As my husband says, I'm able to get up and take nourishment. So that's a good day. So he's right. I'm able to get up and get going by myself on my own 2 feet. And many people aren't blessed like that. So I'm just grateful. But it does cause some issues sometimes. I do apologize if it happens. I do apologize if I repeat myself. Sometimes I mean to. Other times it's completely by mistake. I didn't remember saying something in the beginning of the episode and I said it again. And when I go back and for editing and double checking my videos, I find those things. I'm not going to go back and fix it. It's like, sorry, I'll just apologize. I'm sorry if I do that. I also want to mention, if you're new, that I just got this new green screen that I absolutely love. It's making my videos look a lot more professional, but I'm still figuring out the ins and outs of it. I don't have good lighting yet. Actually, that should be arriving today. I don't have good lighting, but I'm working on it every day to try to get it more professional. So hopefully you'll notice. This has really been an adventure for me. From day one, I'm a couple hundred videos in on this, and I don't have any intentions of stopping. So I'm having a wonderful time with it. So it's really fun. Oh, hello, dear. It's really fun. It's interesting. I hope you enjoy my play style, which does say retired slow play. And what that means is that I slow down and enjoy the game. But I do have a plan. So I'm not just randomly doing things. I have a plan. We're working on the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild. We're going to start working on the local quests in the various towns. And the main storyline, we're going to get ready to take that a little bit further. But I'm going to save that finale of that game for the end. I have only played it to the end once ever in 17 years. And it's so cool. Hello. It is so cool. It makes a wonderful finale. And that will be the end. So that's what I'm going to do. Look at all these. What are you guys doing?
Hello there.
Hello there. And hello there.
Ah, how quaint. How do you do?
Quaint? What? What are you guys doing out riding so late at night? I'm thinking about stopping here in Bravil. I hate to do that. What's our time? It's 10:30. Okay, for you new folks, I also like to travel during the day and sleep at night. And it's a pain in the neck. It is so harder. It's harder for me to see the screen. So that's one reason why. And it's a role-playing thing. Travel in the day, sleep at night. And so I try to do that. Every once in a while, though, there are exceptions. This may be one of them. And where is Imperial City? Oh, you know what? I am going to stop, and I'll tell you why. I'm completely loaded down with armor and weapons that I want to sell. And if we do this, then we'll have room if tomorrow... I love my torch. I'm getting better at that. Tomorrow, if we find things along the way, we'll be able to pick it up.
What's new with you?
Now, the shops are going to be closed. Let me show you. Shop is closed, and that's okay. So we're going to run down. Let's go Fighters Guild. I can more often find places to sleep in the Fighters Guild than I can the Mages Guild, and I do not know why.
How do you do?
I'm listening.
We can take our torch out. You know, I need to put that on a hotkey, you know that? Let's do hotkey number 8. There.
Good to see you. Good
Keep
news
your eyes
from
on
Kvat
City
for a
There.
change. The
I
last
don't know
of the
where she
Jacob
goes
have
when
been
she's
given
not
out.
in the canals.
Jeez
My
Louise.
good city swimmer has
Hooray.
learned the value of not
Have you heard
being
any
seen.
word about the other provinces?
Quite impressive.
Many
And
Argonians
she'll
say
teach
they
it
have.
well.
Okay, one of the most awesome things about Oblivion is that the characters talk to one another. This doesn't look like a very good place to see. They talk to one another, and one of the most awful things is that they talk to one another because they overlap. These conversations drive me crazy.
What is it?
Yes. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
Really? Dark Brotherhood. That doesn't sound very good. Well, since all those guys are all hanging out there, maybe we can find a place to sleep? You all go hang out and do your thing. We're gonna sleep. All right. My gosh. Okay, so we have to be 8 hours, so 8.5 hours. So it's gonna be 9 hours. And what I'm doing is sleeping until the shops are open so we can go sell stuff. Because if we kill anything on the way back, we're so loaded down we can't take anything. I also can't wear my beautiful new armor because... Oh, I didn't even know I was close. Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna use that. There we go. Strength. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about the speed, so it leaves pretty much everything open. Total Magicka. Regeneration for sure. Well, let's see, that's 50. I kind of alternate between intelligence and willpower, kind of alternating back and forth to keep it kind of even. Conjuration, destruction. Yeah, now they're even. And so if I go, I don't want to do that yet, but what I'm thinking about is personality. And because I really like working on my mercantile and speechcraft, and it's 40 endurance though. Oh, decision. Health. Let's choose that. It's always like I want 2 more things, right? So we did good use of our 3 choices and upped everything. Awesome. That takes us to level 5. So I don't worry about levels too much. They go as they go. I'm not power, again, for you new folks, I am not a power gamer. I don't min-max everything. We're not getting where we want to be. I just play the game and go from there. It's on the 3rd floor. Oh, we don't want to be here. We are just trying to get the heck out.
Good
Here we go.
morning.
Good morning.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Oh dear. Hang on.
It's so good to meet you.
Oh my gosh. I just wanted a place to sleep. Okay, let's see. I think... Yeah, there's a shop right here. Sell our stuff so we can wear our awesome armor. It's a fair deal. We've been in here before.
What can I do for you?
Hi, Nylawin. Let's check.
Tell me more.
Oh, we're maxed with her. Let's
Have
do
a look
this.
around.
We've increased our skill. Let's see if we can go up. So remember, it's on the S. I went up 1 notch. Let's see what we can get rid of that's super cheap. Let's try that.
You've got to be kidding.
Ooh, okay, sorry. We'll see if she'll go there. When they get mad at you, they drop their disposition. Here we go. Okay, get rid of this. Let's go back to the top. Iron mace. Yeah, we had some heavy stuff. So I almost sold that by mistake. I almost clicked it. The thing is, if you do sell something and you immediately realize it, you can purchase it back. So I really kind of want to avoid that whole situation. So right now I'm carrying 3 weapons. Is there any reason to keep that? Can you think of any reason? This is 1 hand, this is 1 hand. Even if you use up all the charges on it, it's still going to give you the... No. Goodbye, Katana. You have been good.
You drive a hard bargain.
You have been really helpful to us. I do not like to sell these robes. First off, you can't get anything for them. But they weigh something. That's a reason to get a house soon.
You drive a hard bargain.
Now see, we're all back up over 4,000. So, oh, let's see. I thought there was some we could get rid of. Yeah, I'm not going to bind a helmet.
That's a fair deal.
I'm not going to do that. Oh, yeah. Once we use these tomes, I wish they would go away. But they become money. Flare. We have the spell, Inspiration. Rally, huh? It's okay. And I already bound that. Get rid of that. So that's getting us some good weight and some money along the way. I'm not going to keep this any longer. I have already the Convalescent. And as long as we're not fighting, I can heal them. No problem.
An excellent bargain.
You think so?
A fine transaction.
Fine transaction. Oh, I've got 4 wolf pelts.
A good price for... Come back and see me again.
I will. Thank you so very much.
Good.
So let's look now. And, okay, our weight's good. I mean, we still got a lot of stuff we're carrying around that I hate that we're carrying it around, but I don't have anywhere else to put it. Oh, yes. And I'm going to hang on to that. I want to keep that and put it in our home.
Day.
Day. We still have an awful lot of stuff and weight on us. I can't wait till we can increase our carry weight. Let's see. There. Okay. It will be really good when we can increase our carry weight. I also think we might be able to find lighter, good armor later on, but for now, I think this is really good, so I feel better. Good armor. It doesn't look bad. And I'm glad that we stopped when we did. Now on to Imperial City. Go talk to our guy who's supposed to be giving us more quests. So, Imperial City, and then Cheydinhal, and then we're going to head on up to work on the main quest line by searching for the Amulet of Kings. So I don't know if we're going to be able to fit that all in this episode, but we'll get as much as we can, and you'll know what to look forward to next time. So, for you new folks, I really try hard to keep my episodes down to 30 to 45 minutes. That is really, really, really hard to do because you get in the middle of something and like, I don't want to stop now. I'm right in the middle of something, but you know, I know that people are busy and they don't have time to watch an hour, hour and a half, 3-hour long videos. They'll stop watching. Well, I want to make them short enough that you get good content, but it's not going to take so long to watch it because you'll watch longer. So I've had people ask me, how can I help with your channel? Well, one of the things that I haven't talked about much is watching the videos all the way to the end. That's one thing that YouTube looks for, is the percentage of time that people are watching your videos. They don't like it if someone watching 5% of your videos and clicking off of it. They really like it when people watch it all the way to the end, which I know is unrealistic, but I want people to watch all the way to the end, which is one reason why I put a secret word of the day in my videos verbally. So sometime during this video, you are going to hear a secret word of the day. And I want the secret word of the day today to be sword, because I have this beautiful new sword that we're using. So down in the comments, use the word sword in a sentence. So this is something I saw on somebody else's channel, something very similar, and I really liked it. So I tweaked it a little bit and using it for my channel. I think it's kind of fun to kind of think of a secret word of the day and trying to figure out how to use it. So, and it gives something a reason to watch my videos. So you got to listen for it and use it down below. So making comments, liking, subscribing if you haven't already done so, all of those things make YouTube like me better, and they show my videos to more people. More people makes me happy. So that's what we're going for. And also, I'll mention this a little bit later on, but I do have a Patreon account. This is my part-time job in my retirement. So who knew that I would have this as my part-time job in my retirement? Many, many, many seniors need a part-time job in their retirement. I think I'm going to go this way. And this ended up being mine. So thank you very much for my patrons on Patreon. And eventually, hopefully very soon, I'll be able to have memberships on YouTube. I'm getting very close to meeting the requirements for that. But for now, Patreon is the only way to support me at this time, or to support my channel. So again, thank you very much for those of you who are helping. I appreciate you so much. And you can check out the benefits of that on my Patreon account. I'm rambling on about that. Sorry. Okay. We're getting closer to our goal, which is Imperial City, to talk to the guy at, I think it's Raminus that we need to talk to. They start giving us quests and trying to figure out some things, so we're gonna do that. And we'll be moving up through the ranks of the... Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. My light armor is increased because they took a big hack at me with this nasty old battle axe. So, I wanted curious if it took damage. It did. So, this is another thing that we can't repair ourselves. Now, I'm going to keep working on my repair skills, and I don't know if we will ever get to a point that we can repair magic weapons and armor. I don't know. I've never gotten that far, but I thought you could at some point. So, I'm going to work on it. Make sure I'm going the right way. I do believe I am. What does the sign say? Imperial City, that away. There we go. So, oh, okay. The people at Palace Gate are always having conversations. They stand around and talk to each other. It's kind of funny. Like I said, that's one of the most awesome things about the game is that they have the NPCs have conversations among themselves, and it's also one of the most annoying things in the game because they overtalk each other, and it's like sometimes if you've got 5 or 6 people in a room and they're all talking at the same time, like, whoa. I swear those guys have been there longer than 3 days. Generally, creatures, animals that you have slain will hang out for about 3 days. And then when you come back on the 3rd day, they're gone. Well, I swear it's been more than 3 days, but maybe not. So, a quick thing about horses. If you haven't watched previous episode, I do not fast travel. Ever. Except inside of Imperial City. That's my only exception. So that means I ride a horse around. Well, this is the best horse for us because it was free. Absolutely 100% free. It's a paint horse. It's also the slowest horse in the game and the weakest horse in the game. So I'm really trying to get 5,000 saved up so that we can go purchase a new horse. And I pretty well decided that I'm going to go with the fastest horse in the game, largely for you guys. They are also the strongest horse, which means they have more hit points because your horse fights right along with you. If they get involved, if they're close enough and they get involved in the fight, they will fight right along with you. So you can have you can conjure up something and have your horse fighting, and boy, that's pretty good. So anyway, I do want to kind of make life easier and faster with a faster horse. So we'll be doing that as soon as we have 5,000 extra gold laying around. We're working on it. It just takes time. Time to get the money that we need. So the Fighter Guild help because you get paid for those quests in cash. And when we go over to Cheydinhal, we're going to get paid some of that cash. That's good. Your cash goes up as your level goes up. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, that'll come soon. In the meantime, look at the beauty. It's just beautiful. And this is the vanilla version of the game. I don't have any mods at all, not even a single one. I'm kind of an anti-modder. I've talked about this before. If a game is working without crashing all the time and, you know, bugs in the quests and things like that, then I don't mod it. So I'm very excited when I heard the rumor about Bethesda possibly doing a remake on the Skyrim engine. And I'm also excited about the Sky Oblivion project. And, well, nice to see you, guard. Where were you when I had to kill that thing? Just saying. Sky Oblivion, I looked it up, and they're projecting 2025 release on that. And I'll play it. I'll play whatever one. Whatever one is first, I'll play it. And I may even play the other one. I don't know. It's one of my favorite games of all time. On a list of games, it's one of my favorite games of all time.
You must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
I just like hearing him say that.
Ah.
Okay, you don't need to repeat what he just said. Okay, let us do this. I know it's auto-saving. I want to do my own.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
I have a new task for you.
Aha! Good. How about this?
In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Yay! Okay, and what does he have?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Not ready for that yet. Lightning ball. That sounds fun. I don't have enough magicka. And I don't have the skill for that. Eventually, I might do a little bit of creating my own stuff. Enchanted stuff. Okay. Eventually, I may do some enchanted stuff so I can get like rings. Like what I like to do is make a set of armor that all has like feather attribute, so that when I'm getting in a dungeon, I'm getting near the end and I'm getting overloaded, I could change out a ring, I could change out anything, a necklace that will let me carry more weight. So that's one use for enchanting that we may explore a little bit. So in the meantime, how about some tasks, Raminus?
The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janus Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Fascinating.
The Council is investigating what happened. There is a note of caution.
Okay, that was confusing because it was highlighted as something I needed to still say. Tell me about Janus Hasseldor.
The Count is a reclusive man and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the Guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive.
Okay, tell me about Skingrad.
The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it.
Well, okay then.
Be seeing you.
Now, did he give us new robes? I didn't see anything about a new robe. Let's check. Here we are. No, he didn't give us a new robe. So cool. I wouldn't wear it anyway. Okay, so this new quest takes us all the way to Skingrad, which if you look at it, it's way over here. We are way up here, and we're not going there right away. So we're going to continue on to Cheydinhal, and then we'll see on time. We may run up there. That's going to be a bit of a quest, I think. I don't remember it for sure. So, okay, cool. Now we need to go. Do we sell some? Do we have some stuff? Yeah, we do. So what we're going to do, we're going to hop on over to the market district. And again, I do not fast travel except in Imperial City where it's a pain in the neck. Otherwise, we're going to walk it. Copious coin purse. Whoa. Okay, so
takes all the merchant.
Do I have books still, or did I get rid of all those? We have Nightfall. I already read that, right? Yes. I have sold most of them. Okay.
She takes all of the
The thing is, if you listen to people, you can get tasks from listening, and sometimes you get them even if you don't want to. Hello.
Well met.
Well met. How you doing? Actually,
Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
can you fix that for me? And go ahead and fix that cuirass for me. Thank you. And then,
Let's do business.
by the way, just so you know, if you're working on your repair skills, if you repair things that before you sell them, they're worth more, which is kind of cool. All right, let's get rid of some of this. Just be careful. It's so easy to accidentally sell that. I don't want to do that. This is so heavy. It weighs 28, so we really need to get our strength up. Fur boots.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Okay, after selling, we're at 42.74. We're getting there.
Thank you for your business.
Let's see where we're at. So 130.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See ya. All right. Let's get on our journey. Again, only time I fast travel is within Imperial City. And that's because that's experience. Right there is what that is. So many times I've gotten lost, gone in the wrong door. I get so frustrated. To reduce my frustration, I just fast travel where I'm going within Imperial City. The rest of the time, we are just riding around. So we're getting closer to our 5,000 mark. And I want to kind of go over a little bit anyways, because every once in a while you'll have a quest. Like we just had that one where we could buy this armor, really is what it boiled down to, for 1,000. And we did. And I think I had another quest where I had to buy a book for 200. So every once in a while you got something where you're going to need some money. I don't want to get myself completely broke. On the other hand, I want to get that faster horse as soon as I can. It'll speed things up a little bit. And you won't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm going to go northish. Please watch to the end of my episodes. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me affirmation that I'm doing something that other people find interesting, which is exactly what that does. So, and make comments. I appreciate you. I've had so many wonderful comments from people that just delight me. One person said that I'm deserving of more comments. I thought, well, that's kind of a nice thing to say. Like, thank you. So, I do appreciate your comments. I respond to them as time permits. And usually every morning I sit down and look at all the comments and respond back. That's great. I have links down in my videos, by the way, for various things. There's a really good wiki that I used. I also do have the hard copy Prima guide. So occasionally I'll grab it and take a look if I don't want to look it up on the wiki. But for you guys who don't have Prima guides and you don't want to pay a fortune for them, because I believe they're out of print and have been for a long time, you can go on the wiki and there's links there. There's also a link to the official Bethesda Discord channel. And they got it broken down, and there is a channel for specifically Oblivion. And I'm on there. I do make comments on there. And my name on there is Retired Geek Woman. So, say hi to me if you see me. But I get on there quite often. It's amazing how many people still love this game. But actually, it's not amazing. It's not surprising at all. It's a beautiful game. There's so much replayability. And I'm enjoying this playthrough so much. I can't tell you. I have a lot of games on my channel, and I'm absolutely loving this. So, speaking of that, while we're wandering along here, going to our destination, I have on my main channel, there is a community tab. The community tab is for announcements and anything else I choose to put on there. Every once in a while, there'll be a picture of one of my cats or both of them. There's videos, there's announcements of any changes that are coming. So check that out for changes. And then the About tab has my upload schedule. And anytime that's going to change or whatever, I'll make an announcement. I don't know when you're watching this, but November 1st of 2023, I'm getting ready to make another change to my upload schedule. And that announcement is on the community tab, and then it reflects on my About tab. So go check that out. There's also a playlist tab, and my games are divided down by playlists. If I have finished a game, it will say completed at the end of the title of it. if I've paused a game, which I've paused a couple of games for various reasons, then it'll say paused. And I've explained that in videos. Usually the announcement that I make about it tells you why. But pause means I'm going to come back to it. So take heart, those of you who got upset when I paused Skyrim. I will get back to it. It may take me a little while, but I'll get back to it. I'm also getting ready to pause Kinseed. A couple reasons. They're getting ready to do a very large update to it, and they said it's not a restart is not required but recommended. So I am going to pause Kinseed for a little while.
Good citizen. How can I be of service?
No problem. Just keep the roads safe, man. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it because a restart is recommended. And on that game, what I'll do is I'll play up to the point where I'm currently at. That's a game where you have a family, children, spouse, own businesses, and combat is a minor part of it if you want it to be a minor part of it, which I totally do. Anyway, I'm going to replay it to that point, and then do a recap video of what I did and why it's different, because apparently the beginning is quite different. And that they don't have a date yet for that release, but I think it's going to be pretty soon. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to restart the whole series over. I'm just going to take it to where it is and then take it on from there. So wonderful game, by the way. I love it. It's an indie game. I read the other day they have 2 full-time developers. 2. And that game has been out not even a year. So I love supporting independent developers if they've got a good product, and Kinseed is a good product. Very good. I highly recommend it if you like playing a chill sandbox type game. This is they were calling it a farm simulation game, which I think is totally not fair. There is farming in the game, but it's certainly not a major part of it like it is for Stardew Valley. It's much different than that. Your relationships are much more important in the town, owning businesses. I mean, it's really fun, and there's a lot of enjoyment. So go check out, you can go check out that playlist. I'm going to leave it on there, obviously. So go check it out and catch up on that. I also do have Stardew Valley on my rotation, and I've got a plan for that playthrough as well. And we're about 100 episodes in, but we got a ways to go. So anyway, I try to keep things interesting. I like to have a new game, a newish game on my rotation, and I am adding in Baldur's Gate 3. And this is something I've never done before. It's a blind playthrough, people, and that's scary as all get out. This game I've been playing for 17 years, right? So I kind of know more or less what I'm doing. You know, I get messed up sometimes, but not often. But something like Baldur's Gate, that's a very intense game. It's a very complicated game. I'm being crazy and doing a blind playthrough, so that's pretty awesome. And so I do a newish game like that. I do a game that's been out a little while, like Kinseed, Stardew Valley, another example. That's been out since 2017. Am I guessing right? I can't remember. I think it's 2017. So it's not an old game, but it's not a new game either. And then I do a retro game. So Oblivion is my current retro game. So I like to have these different ones that kind of that are spread out. It gives, you know, different interests, and it's my own interests too. I do have a pretty broad interest, seriously, between the chill games that I play, the role-playing games. Almost all of them are some kind of a role-playing game, and I don't know. I just find that to be kind of interesting and thought it would be interesting for you guys. I think I have subscribers that subscribe one particular game and they're not so much interested in the other. So I think that's kind of interesting. One of these days I may do a poll on my community tab and say, do you watch all of the games on my channel or just one in particular? That would be an interesting poll. So I do polls on my community tab. Did I just see somebody? I did. Oh, really? Oh, yeah? Where'd it go? I heard this thing. She was following me along. There you are. What's she doing? Okay. She was chasing down my skeleton. I want to make sure she wasn't like a good character and then I was killing this person for no reason. What does it say? She's a bandit. Okay, I feel so much better. I was afraid that I was killing a good person. Okay, because that can happen. I mean, I don't want to murder someone because apparently we heard a rumor that the Dark Brotherhood shows up. I don't want that. And here we are at Cheydinhal. We certainly don't want to get arrested. What's following me? I don't hear anything. Okay. Whew. That was quite a ride, but we did it. Alright, so now, as a refresher, we are going to the Fighters Guild to get some money. I'm gonna get some money. What time is it? What did I say it was? It's 8 o'clock.
I see you. Hello.
I see you. Hello. No, stores are closed, so I have to wait till morning. Fighters Guild is often marked by these red banners, so it makes it easier to see them. Okay, guys. I don't like talking to this guy. He is like... He's so rude.
You need to finish out the contract with Bienna Amelian in Water's Edge. What's the status?
Being a million?
Paid her debt off yourself, did you? Not gonna get rich that way, meat. Still, the job's done. Here's your payment.
And how much? Okay, how much? 200. Any more contract? How about advancement?
I'm sorry.
Whatever. Contracts?
Nothing now, not at your rank. Go see Azan in Anvil. Maybe he's got something.
Azan and Anvil. Okay. See ya. Didn't have to be so rude about it. Okay, where's it at? Yeah, right here. So that's actually the next part of the main storyline. And let's look at that. I have followed the clues hidden in the 4 volumes written by Mankar Cameron to a gravestone in Green Emperor Way. At noon, a map of Cyrodiil appeared on the gravestone with the location of Mythic Dawn's shrine marked on it. I need to find my way into the shrine and locate the Amulet of Kings. That is the next big thing that we are doing. We've got lots of things that we're doing, but that's where we're going to be headed next. That was one reason why we wanted to come to Cheydinhal. And let's make sure we didn't have anything else in Cheydinhal. I thought there was a couple things. That. Oh, by the way, I think I said this in the previous episode, or hopefully not this one. I did look into this Battlehorn Castle, and I looked at all of the houses available in the world, and as far as the total cost of the house. So, like, while Frostcrag Spire was free, we still have to buy the different rooms for furniture in it, to put a bed in it, and to get the storage and all that kind of thing. So I looked at overall the cheapest place that we could get into to get our first house. And sadly, it's Imperial City, but the house is it's a shack. It's literally a shack, a 1-room shack. And for the amount of money that you spend, I don't want to go there. So I think we're going to I think it is in Anvil. I'll have to look at it for sure. Yeah, it's an Anvil. It's kind of an interesting quest to get the house. And then the overall cost to get it furnished and everything. So we got 4,400. We really need to upgrade our horse first. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hold off on the house, even though I really, really want a house to get some of the stuff out of this inventory that I don't want to sell, but I don't want to get rid of it. So like, where's that? like this cuirass. I don't want to get rid of this cuirass. I want to keep it. I want to keep the robe of the apprentice. So there's so many things. I mean, I've got 25 weak potions of healing. So I could easily dump off half of those and keep the rest in storage. But I don't want to get a house unless it's needed. I mean, I don't want to buy houses that I'm not going to use eventually, like the Imperial City house. Once I bought that one time, and then once I bought my next house, I never went back to it except to go get my stuff. I like keeping my stuff all...
Good day.
Yeah, whatever. I like keeping my stuff all in one place. I don't like multiple houses in real life and in game life. Okay, so I want to double check all of our current quests. So we're not going to go to Skingrad for now. We're still seeking the Nern roots. We still got to go to Frostfire Glade, which is up near Bruma area. The Leomund one, this is a local quest, and I'm not going to really work on those yet. This is a local quest for Skingrad area. Let me see here. Yeah, just making sure. So we are going to have to go towards Anvil at some point because we need to get the next Fighter's Guild quest. This is local. That's our house. I'm probably not going to do a lot of these add-on, the DLC add-on stuff because I just don't want to do it. I've never done it before, and a lot of it, when I'm reading about it, it's like, I'm not interested. This Battlehorn Castle looked really interesting. I did look this up this morning on the wiki, and it looks like a really interesting place. Again, we have to pay to get it furnished so that it can be slept in, and so there is storage. So it may end up being our main home at some point, but we need a lot more money first before then. So anyways, I'm rambling. So our next thing that we're going to do is we are going to go up to this location, which is right there. That's Lake Arius Caverns. I'm probably not saying that right. And that's going to be the next part of the main quest line. Due to time constraints, we're going to cut this off here, but we're going to pick it up, and that's where we're going to go next. So I thank you so much again for following me along and making my day with your comments, your subscriptions, your likes. All of that means so much to me. There is a Patreon account linked down below. This is the part-time job in my retirement. Who knew? And I'm really enjoying my retirement, and that's my part-time job for income. So if you can help, that's great. But the most important thing is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.